All right, 5th grade. Today we are making the armature for our sculpture. The armature is like the bones. It's kind of what holds our sculpture together. We're going to be making a slice of cake. What we're going to be doing is we're going to have these tracers at our table that are cut to the correct size for you, and they're labeled. Side means this is the side, top and bottom, and a back. It also tells you how many times you need to trace them on your paper to make your own. So you need 2 top and bottoms, 1 back, and 2 sides. When you go to trace these on your paper, you need to economically use your paper. Meaning, I'm not just going to stick one in the middle and then not have room for the rest. I'm going to go as close to the edge as I can. So if I go trace my side right here, I can actually line it up with the corner over here so that I can make one. I'm going to try and make them all fit. So I got one. I can do the second one right next to it. When you trace, please hold the tracer very still with the hand you do not trace with and go around. It's a lot easier if the size is right. So you can see here, I've used the edge of my piece of cardboard to help me, so it's less work for me. So I got 2 sides, done with that. I need to fit a back on here, and I can fit it right here in this corner. And I have all this leftover space over here where I can fit my bigger triangles. So you need to pay attention to what you're doing. Yes, you are going to have to share the tracers, so no, you will not have all of them at the same time. So I've got 2 triangles, 2 rectangles, and 1 smaller rectangle, which is the back of my piece of cake. Second step is I need to cut these out. You do need to cut actually on the lines. Take your time. It does matter if they are straight. Alright, once I've cut out all of my pieces, this is how I'm going to assemble them flat so that I can fold it up to make the shape of the cake slice. I'll have a picture of this up for you just so you remember. So there's the back, there's our 2 triangles, and there's our 2 side pieces. So I'm going to arrange my pieces to look like this. This is our template. And then I'm going to tape them together. When I use the tape, I am taping very flat along the seam or the edge in between pieces of cardboard, because what my tape is going to do is it's going to act as a hinge, like a hinge that opens and closes a door. This is what your tape's going to do, so that your cardboard has the ability to open and close. So I'm going to line up 2 edges. My piece of tape's too big. Try again. Line up 2 edges. I'm going to put my piece of tape on there like this, so there it acts like a hinge. I can fold it up and fold it down. And the tape's not going to affect it. Matches my diagram. And then I just have to fold it up to put it together. So I'm going to start with the sides. When I fold the sides up, you see they'll make a point at the front. This is the side. I'm going to use my tape here just to tape this seam where it comes together. Right, so I'm all taped up. It is a 3-dimensional triangle. Looks like a piece of cheese or a piece of cake, which is what it will be. And now I'm going to go get some foil and we're going to wrap it in foil. The reason why we're wrapping it in foil is because we're going to be doing something called plaster, and it's very wet and messy. You will enjoy it, but cardboard tends to get soggy and fall apart if it gets wet and messy. So we're going to put a protective layer of foil around it so our armature stays strong. So got a piece of foil. I'm going to set my slice of cake on top. Essentially, it's kind of like I'm wrapping a present here. So it doesn't really matter where you set it, how you did it, but you're going to start to fold your foil and just crease it where the folds are. When you get to like a corner here, all you're gonna do is you're gonna make your foil follow that corner. Here. You're trying to keep it as straight as possible, so we're going for straight lines here, not having a whole bunch of crumbles. And see, I just kind of folded it up. So the foil's pretty flexible and bendable. You're just trying to keep it straight and smooth as you wrap your thing. It does not have to be perfect. You're going to be covering this in plaster anyways, but you do want to make sure that the foil is completely covering. So it's wrapped, it's ready for next week. I need to put my name on the back of this, and it is going to go wherever Miss Antone tells you it's going to go, because she doesn't know yet. All right, and this is your armature. Yay.